Welcome, fellow garden dreamers, to the Daco channel. Today we're diving into the most charming and creative ways to transform your garden into a whimsical wonderland using, wait for it, vintage junk. If you love the idea of repurposing forgotten treasures into outdoor magic, you're in the right place. Before we step into this dreamy journey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of Garden Inspiration. Give this video a big like if you love creative garden ideas, and drop a comment telling us your favorite whimsical garden tip. Grab a cup of something cozy and settle in as we reveal 18 charming ideas that will have your backyard bursting with enchantment, because whimsical garden worlds truly do begin with a little vintage magic. Let's start with a classic, teacup planters. Delicate porcelain teacups, chipped or not, become perfect little homes for succulents, herbs, or tiny flowers. You can group them on a table, hang them from tree branches, or tuck them into corners for surprise pops of whimsy. Look for mismatched cups at thrift stores or yard sales. The more variety, the better. Their unique designs add layers of color and character to your garden scene. For an extra touch, add tiny fairy garden elements like miniature chairs or signs next to each cup. It transforms them from simple planters to magical vignettes. An old wheelbarrow, rusty and weathered, makes a fabulous mobile flower bed. The charm lies in the patina and worn textures. It's vintage junk at its finest. Simply fill it with soil, add drainage holes, and plant away. Seasonal blooms look especially stunning spilling out of the sides like a burst of nature's confetti. Position your wheelbarrow in a focal point of the garden. You can even paint whimsical patterns or quotes on the sides to give it extra personality. Don't toss that old wooden chair. If the seat's broken or missing, you've got yourself a ready-made planter. Just insert a pot where the seat used to be, and let flowers bloom where guests want Saturday. Mismatched chairs with peeling paint or ornate backs add an antique storybook vibe. Try clustering a few together in a shady corner to make a seating garden no one can resist admiring. Top it off by attaching birdhouses to the chair backs or painting whimsical designs on the legs for extra enchantment. Old wooden ladders can be repurposed into vertical gardens, perfect for small spaces or adding dimension. Each rung becomes a shelf for potted plants, birdhouses, or lanterns. Paint it in pastel or leave the wood raw and weathered for that rustic charm. Add climbing vines like sweet pea or morning glory to weave through the rungs for a fairy tale effect. Vertical gardens are not only space-saving but visually delightful. Plus, they keep your garden evolving at every level, literally. Got an old typewriter collecting dust? Give it a second life as a succulent planter. Nestle moss and soil between the keys and tuck in little drought-tolerant plants. Not only does it evoke vintage nostalgia, but it also becomes a captivating centerpiece that invites conversation and curiosity. Place it on an old desk or side table in your garden nook, and maybe even add a scroll of poetry sticking out the top for a romantic flair. Add a dose of fairy tale magic by installing an old door in your garden. Prop it against a tree or mount it on posts. It doesn't need to lead anywhere. It simply invites imagination. Paint it in whimsical colors or leave it weathered. You can adorn it with ivy, a small sign like "Secret Garden," or hang a wreath made from dried herbs. These doors act as portals to fantasy, sparking wonder in every age group and giving your garden that otherworldly feel. Old mason jars are versatile and full of charm. Add wire hangers and drop in LED tea lights or solar-powered fairy lights. Hang them from trees, shepherd's hooks, or along fences to create a soft, magical glow at dusk. It's like catching fireflies in a jar, only more dependable. For added whimsy, tint the jars with stained glass paint or fill the bottom with colorful pebbles or dried flowers. porcelain sink in the garden. Yes, please. These vintage pieces are perfect for repurposing into layered floral displays. Use the basin for trailing plants and the taps as hooks for garden signs or wind chimes. It becomes a quirky, elegant focal point. With a little creativity, even the most unexpected objects can turn into garden gold. Got a cracked mirror? Don't throw it away, break it further. Then mosaic the pieces onto stepping stones, planter boxes, or old furniture. The mirrored shards reflect sunlight and flowers, creating a twinkling illusion throughout your garden path. Just be sure to safely sand down the edges and seal the pieces so they sparkle safely. Rusty old colanders make excellent hanging baskets. The holes offer built-in drainage, and the shape is perfect for cascading flowers. Add rope or chains and suspend them from tree limbs or pergolas. They add a playful touch that's both functional and fantastic. Mix in colorful trailing plants like lobelia, petunias, or sweet potato vine to complete the look. Don't ditch that cracked birdbath, it can still serve a magical purpose. Line it with moss, fill it with soil, and create a succulent garden or fairy village. You can even turn it into a waterless Zen garden by adding pebbles, tiny rakes, and calming patterns. Elevated displays like these naturally draw the eye and lend a majestic flair to any garden corner. Old dresser drawers, paint-chipped and all, can become rustic planters or tiered display units. Stack them, stagger them, or set them inside garden beds. Add knobs shaped like flowers or animals for extra charm. You can even stencil inspirational words like grow or bloom on the sides. These add depth, story, and plenty of quirky personality to your growing space. Don't toss those bent or rusty rakes and shovels. Weld or tie them together to form whimsical sculptures or trellises. You can even paint them in vibrant colors and use them to mark plant varieties or paths. They tell a story of the garden's past while helping shape its future, a perfect blend of nostalgia and function. Vintage bikes, especially those with baskets, make delightful plant displays. Rest one along a fence and fill the basket with blooms. You can also wrap vines around the wheels or hang little pots along the frame. Don't forget to paint it in a dreamy color. The sight of a flower-filled bike gives your garden an old-world romance that feels straight out of a painting. Old window frames, glass or no glass, are beautiful when hung on garden walls or fences. They frame your flowers like living artwork. Use the panes to display small pots, candles, or miniature birdhouses. You can even hang dried flowers across the middle for a rustic vibe. These pieces add structure, charm, and a hint of indoors meets outdoors to your green space. Grandpa's old toolbox makes a perfect mini herb garden. Just line it, fill it with soil, and plant away. It's compact enough for patios or window ledges and adds an industrial meets vintage aesthetic. Label the herbs with old spoons stamped with names or little chalkboard signs for a farmhouse touch. We hope you feel inspired to see beauty in the broken, charm in the chipped, and magic in the mismatched. Your garden is your canvas, and vintage junk your brush. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this whimsical garden journey, please like this video, subscribe to Daco, and comment below with your favorite garden transformation idea. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep digging, and keep adding a little magic to the everyday. Happy gardening!